Star Wars news, Mason.
All right.
No,
I was trying to be refreshed and positive at the start of the year, but
and you are.
Yeah.
You are, Mason.
Okay, here's the Star Wars news. What's the Star Wars news? Is it a big Star Wars movie time?
Sometimes.
I don't believe you.
Bearing in mind, some of this won't happen. Which
The
parts?
movies part won't
We'll
happen.
see. Apparently, the Rey movie at the moment, it's happening, but it wasn't happening, and now it looks like it's probably going to happen at this point.
Okay, sure.
I don't know.
That was the vaguest sentence anyone's ever said.
Well, that's what happened while we were away. It was like, it's happening, it's not happening, it is happening.
Yeah.
Adam Driver's like, I think we talked about this before the break. He
Said, I'm not Ray.
Yeah.
I cannot stress this enough. Stop asking me about this. I was the other one.
I was the other
whose
one.
name I can't recall.
I was in it.
Yeah.
Han Solo. He was in it too. So, yeah, apparently John Boyega's might return and whatever.
God,
sure.
they're going to be throwing a lot of money around
there was
for
that
this.
big controversy because the woman who's directing it, there was a quote that was taken out of context, which was something like, I like to make men uncomfortable or something in my movies.
Okay, sure.
But it was about like a documentary she made like 6 years ago.
Right.
It wasn't like, I like to make men mad in my Star Wars movies.
I'm going to make men mad by ruining Star Wars because only men like Star Wars and I'm going to ruin it
and I
for
want
them.
people to harass me for the rest of my life.
They're still hiring me for some reason. I said I was going to ruin Star Wars for men and they're like, let's make this happen.
Yeah.
Kathleen Kennedy gave me a big high five.
And a lot of money.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm not saying this could be good. It could be good. It could
It's going to be bad because it's making men mad.
I mean, it could be fucking dreadful, but like that story was like nothing. It was just an excuse to make a thumbnail and be like, what? This bitch? Or whatever. You know, the thumbnails that people do.
Yeah, sure.
For all accounts, she seems like a nice woman, and let's see what happens. Let's have Star Wars movies or cancel them. I don't know. Next up, we've got confirmation of The Mandalorian Season 4, Ahsoka Season 2, which is Rebel Season 6. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And The Mandalorian and Baby Yoda are having a movie. And I think it's called...
We're having a movie.
I think it's called The Mandalorian and Grogu, isn't it? Or something like that?
I've got a question for you, James.
And I'm ready.
The other day I texted you about something.
No, I don't
And you
think
sent
so.
me back a text, and it was a picture of you cradling, like in the stance of you cradling a baby.
Yeah.
But instead of a baby, it was just the word great. Where is that from?
A friend of mine made it for me.
Okay.
It's a picture of me
Yes.
holding my
I've
son.
explained it very
when he was
adequately.
born. I know, but the original picture
Yes.
was me holding my son.
Uh-huh.
And we were having a back and forth about something. And he sent that back. His response was great. And he sent it back with
Wow.
me hot.
So there's not an assortment of those.
I mean, there is, but they're private, except for
Of
that one,
course,
which
all
has
right.
gone to you.
Yeah. And it's gone viral now.
No, it hasn't.
Wow.
It's private, Mason.
Wow.
Can I just have a private moment?
No, everything's content.
Yeah. Anyway, the Mandalorian movie. What do you think? Are people coming to cinemas for the Mandalorian movie, or is this like a homework movie where you're like, I didn't watch
Oh, that's a
fucking
great
whatever.
question. I guess it is. I think they're going to have to prep audiences and say you
For
don't.
the seasons? With
No,
further-
absolutely not. No. I think it might just be you do not need to know anything. Or maybe all you need is season 1 of The Mandalorian or
Yeah.
something. The one that everybody watched and,
Yeah.
and had nice things to say about.
Mandalorian, don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't
Don't
worry about it.
Forget about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. I mean, you know, I think it's probably a fine line, but I think they're going to have to pitch it like A New Hope.
Yeah.
Like their stuff came before and stuff is going to happen afterwards, but it doesn't matter. You're jumping in on this epic adventure.
Even though, to be clear, a lot of things have happened.
so many things.
There's been
yeah.
50 years of content nearly from Star Wars.
You're gonna. I don't know.
Also, Jon Favreau's directing this.
Oh, okay.
Well,
like that, Jon Favreau.
Yeah.
he's done things.
He's done things.
I think you're gonna, or maybe just the trailer gets you up to speed really quickly with
Yeah.
quick montage,
Yeah,
or
sure.
something. I don't know.
And also, it can't be just an episode.
Oh yeah,
You know,
Yeah.
it's like, well, they're on the volume and they visit a sand planet, and
Yeah.
whatever, which I'm sure they're not going to do.
But it also can't be like, well, the entire universe is going to explode unless.
Well, that's going because it's going into Thrawn as well. Remember, because then
Great.
Dave Filoni's doing his Thrawn movie.
Yeah, sure.
After
Okay.
Mandalorian season 4 / Ahsoka season 2 / Rebel season 6.
Oh, this is getting worse and worse the more you say.
I think it's all right.
Okay, great.
I don't think you need to worry about a
All
goddamn
right.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You look stressed.
No, I'm
You're stressed with
I'm
all this
stressed.
con-
I'm stress free and moisturized and in my lane and whatever that name that people say. I'm so moisturized. I mean, I think people might be enthused because it's not a Jedi Star Wars movie. It's a different aspect of that
Okay.
universe. So I think that could be fun.
Yeah, but I think the whole Disney Plus thing is, we've seen this with Marvel. We've seen this with Marvel, and the Marvel has made people go crazy.
Yeah.
And just like, what of this do I need to see, and do I even care?
Yeah.
You know?
And when will it arrive on Disney Plus if
Yeah.
I don't see it at cinemas?
Soon.
Yeah, very soon.
Don't worry about it.
45-day window.
Yeah.
Don't even bother.
Don't
even bother.
Some things go straight to Amazon or whatever. We'll talk about it in a bit.
Oh, Reacher.
Yeah. Have you been watching Reacher?
Yeah, I've watched the whole
Isn't
Reacher
it bad?
It's good.
People say it's worse than season 1.
It's the same.
Isn't he got a team now? And people are like, we hate that he's got a team.
Probably.
I heard the next season he's not going to have a team. He's going to kill
You haven't
them all.
heard anything.
That's what they're saying.
You don't
What
know.
do you mean I haven't heard anything? You don't know what I've heard.
You're not a
I've been on break.
You're not a Reacher-nardo like
I'm
me.
not. I'm absolutely not.
Yeah.
I think he's fucking insufferable as a character.
Yep.
I'm bulletproof and only eat hamburgers and I can do push-ups, but you never see me do any kind of exercise. You know what it is?
Yes.
It's the exact like Mary Sue thing.
Yeah, right.
Except people don't give a shit. So why is this guy get a pass for like and look, he should get a pass because he's a fictional character.
Sure.
But where's the uproar, Mason?
That's a great question.
And I like the dude as well.
Yeah.
Alan Richardson.
Yes.
I like him.
Yeah.
I've watched multiple interviews with him like about the series. But
You've watched interviews with him.
Yeah,
about
me and
the
him
series.
sit
On
together.
the couch,
Yeah.
watching
Good
interviews.
joke. Welcome back. But
First one of those of the year.
but I don't care about. I'm
understand,
not a
sure.
fan really.
I don't
of
know.
the
There's
show.
something about him. I think it's...
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah.
I like him a lot.
Yeah.
I like how he's enormous. I enjoy that about him.
Yeah. At one point, he kicks a guy's car and the airbag goes off in the car. The guy in the car's like, "Ugh, you kicked my car."
Does he ever fight a big guy?
Yeah. No, he fights some guys who are roughly his size.
Okay.
So that's an enormous guy.
Love that for him. Making waves.
Yeah.
Last bit of news is via Daniel Richtman, who does a lot of scooping.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty good record, let me just say.
All right, okay.
No one's 100%. Maybe us.
We're 100%.
Yeah. He says
Because
that,
sometimes we'll say something like it's a fact,
Yeah.
and it turns out not to be true later. But you have to know that at the time when we're reciting the scoop, we're going like, "Ugh."
it's a joke.
We're going, "Ugh,
We're doing it ironically.
ugh,"
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ugh.
We don't even care.
We don't even care, so it doesn't matter. 100% strike rate.
Doesn't count.
Doesn't count.
He says there's going to be a What If Star Wars animated series akin to what Marvel are doing. They've done this. We've talked about them in Caravan of Garbage. We've got episodes on them. They were called Star Wars Infinities, and they take each of the original Star Wars movies and they take a turn. One of them takes a turn so much that Yoda crashes the Death Star into the Coruscant and kills like 1 billion people.
Yeah,
If
that's
you
right.
think I'm joking, I'm not joking. That's a real thing that happened.
Drunk I was.
So
Diminished capacity I had. He's in court.
he was supposed to go around.
He was supposed to go around.
He was trying to reverse park it.
Yeah.
And he hit Coruscant.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's fun.
Felt I drove better after a few drinks. I felt.
Anything particularly you want to see? Luke do a big flip? What if Kylo Ren was whatever?
Oh, yeah.
Han Solo, but he was this?
Different coloured lightsabers?
Yeah, man.
What if Kylo Ren had 2 lightsabers, but they were blue? And they had the sparky bits on the sides?
But other than that, it's exactly the same.
Yep. Yep.
Great. Mm-hmm. I'd love to see that.
What if the Sith were good and the Jedi were bad? What about that?
Let it be the same.
Different coloured lightsabers.
Different
though.
color lightsabers, you're right. Yeah.
Obi-Wan's got a red lightsaber. What do you think about that?
I love it. I love that for him. So, yeah, there you go. That might happen or it might not. I don't know. All of that. File all of that under it might happen or it might not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we should do a cut. Okay. And it will happen. Mm-hmm. And it definitely won't happen.
And one of those will go in the best of.
One of those will go in the best of, exactly.
And then we'll be right.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.